myself Dr. Divya, Assistant Professor at Department of Chemistry, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. So, as a discussion and session for the OBE, we will go on discussion with the course outcome and program outcome mapping for different modules. So, we will see in detail. So course outcome and program outcome for different modules. So by end of this lecture, we will be able to understand what is the syllabus, course objectives, course outcomes, and also understand the course outcome mapping with POs and PSOs is the specific objectives, specific outcomes, justification for COs with POs, and key competences for COs and POs and PSOs, mapping and percentage of key competences for CO-PO mapping and course articulation matrix of module. So if you see for chemistry we will see what is the syllabus, then course objectives, course outcomes, then in module 1 course outcomes, program outcomes, then mapping with PO, PSO, justification with this mapping, key competences. As we have seen in the previous session, the key competences present for each of the program outcomes will be used. So, percentage of key competences in calculating the percentage of key competences, course articulation matrix. So, if you see, this is the syllabus for chemistry for the BTech first year. So, electrochemistry and batteries, including problems, then and also the corrosion techniques that are being used. Then water technology, this is the second module, so which has problems, including problems for hardness determination, different techniques for softening water. Then third module includes engineering materials, that you're having polymers, classification and different polymers with examples. And the fourth module includes green chemistry and fuels with problem solving on calorific values. Then natural resources, fifth module, natural resources and environmental pollution. So this has in detail how the resources are being classified and how it affects the different environments creating a pollution. So if we see these course objectives 1, 2 and 3, 4, the concepts of electrochemical principles and causes of corrosion in new development and breakthroughs efficiently in engineering and technology. Then the second one is the different parameters to remove hardness of water and the reactions towards complexometric titrations that are used. Then third one is the polymerization reactions with respect to mechanisms and significance in the industrial applications. The fourth one is the significance of green chemistry in reducing the pollution by using natural resources. So these are the different course outcomes that are being considered. So the course outcome 1 will give the explanation to electrochemical principles. So the course outcome will help in understanding corrosion process in metals for production of different metals. Second one utilizes this knowledge. So it is under apply. If you see the Bloom's taxonomy, first one is the remember, understand, apply. So the second course outcome is applying, that where we are applying formulas and using for the problem solving. Third one is identify the hardness of water by different treatment methods for finding hardness salts. Then fourth one, this also includes problems. So we write apply. We are applying formulas for solving problems. Fourth one, course outcome gives comparison of different polymeric reactions, mechanism of lubrications in industries. So we are having an understanding. Fifth one, make use of green synthesis methods, different types of solid, liquid, gaseous fuels in terms of calorific value. So we are calculating calorific value. So this also includes problems. Sixth one, outline the different types of natural resources and their applicability for understanding different pollutants, effects of pollutants on water, soil, water, air, so that cause environmental pollution. If we observe here, we are using different verbs. So explain, utilize, identify, compare, you make use of outlines. So depending on their learning outcomes, we are using different verbs. So out of six course outcomes, three are understanding, three are for understanding, and three are for applying. So that includes problems. So program outcomes and program specific outcomes mapped to a module, for example, so PO1, so it is applicable to apply the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals, and engineering problem solving, engineering problems. The strength is 3. We will see how it is calculated. Then PO2 is like problem solving, that is also mapped. So the strength is 1. So it is also like includes key competence percentage, then calculations. Then PO7 is the environment and sustainability, understanding the societal and environmental context. So it is also having 3. 3, 1, 3. So the first PO includes engineering knowledge. Apply the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering, and engineering specialization to solve a problem. So it has 1, 2, and 3 scientific principles and methodology, mathematical principles, own or other engineering disciplines to support study of their own engineering discipline. So out of these, which one is applicable, that will be used in the calculation. So problems analysis, it also has like problem or opportunity identification, problem statement and system definition, then problem formulation, abstraction, then information and data collection, module translation, validation, experimental design, then solution development or experimentation or implementation, interpretation of results, documentation. So in this particular course, it is matching with the 1 and 4. Problem or opportunity identification, then information and data collection. Then PO7, environment and sustainability for CO for 5 and 6. These are applicable, socio-economic, political and environment. So that will give an understanding impact of engineering, professional engineering solution to societal and environmental context. So these are the 3 different that are present, which are non-technical. So PO7 is also mapped with course. So method for articulation, how the mapping is done. So identify the key competences of PO to each CO and make a corresponding mapping table with assigning mark at the corresponding cell. So one observation to be noted is the first 5 POs are purely technical. So this is technical, and after 5th PO, it is non-technical. 6 to 12 is non-technical. Non-technical. Then justify each CO, PO, PSO mapping with justification statement, like giving some statements. Recognize the number of vital features mentioned in the justification statement that are matching. So if you see the table, there are some vital features like 10, 11 or 2, 5 that are given. So we have to take in consideration. Then use a combination of words found in CO, PO, PSO and your course syllabus for writing the justification. Make a table with the number of key competences mapping with reference to maximum given key attributes. Then finally, course articulation is prepared by course outcome and program outcome. Course outcome and program specific outcomes on a scale of 1 to 3 or 0 to 3, 0 being no correlation, then marked 1 being low to slightly correlation, then 2 being medium or moderate correlation, and 3 being substantially high. So it has high importance, highly important. So when more key competences are used, we get the highest degree like substantial or high. So for example, if we take the first module, electrochemistry and batteries, It has course 1 and 2, course outcome 1 and 2. 1 we are understanding in the Bloom's level, we are understanding the electrochemical principles, corrosion process for protecting the metals from corrosion. Then the second outcome, course outcome, we are applying that knowledge in calculating. So what we are calculating? Cell parameters. So we are utilizing the knowledge and active surface area, current over potential under some given condition. So this will be used in electromotive force, EMF calculation and electrode potential. So this is how we apply our knowledge that is being gained from the course 1, course outcome 1, and use in determination or utilize in calculations of the second terms like EMF or electrode potentials of that particular voltaic cells. So if you see these course outcomes are mapped with 1 and 2. 1 is what? Gaining knowledge. So it is mapped with 1. Then giving a tick mark. When again it is mapped with 2 because we have problems. So problem analysis. So course outcome 1 and 2 is mapped with PO1 and PO2. PO1 and PO2. PO1 is not mapped in PO2 because CO1 is not mapped in PO2 because we don't have problems. We are only understanding the CO1. So this is how we do for each of the module. So for example, CO1, when it is mapping with PO1, the key competences are 2. So first is the principles of science and engineering problems. So one is the understanding of engineering knowledge, having engineering knowledge. Then CO2, when it is mapped with PO1, it is having 3 key competences. And when it is mapping with PO2, it is having 2. So 2, 3, 2. This is how they are used in the key competences are retrieved. For example, if we have 10 key competences, when only 2 are matching, 10 competences, if only 2 are matching, we take it as 2. We take it as 2 here. So that is how the key competences are considered. So next comes the number of key competences. So CO1, if we take, it is like, it is for program outcome 1, it is 3. So it is 3, 2 by 3. Then CO2, it is 2. It is 2. In the case of PO2 and PO1, it is 3. 3 are considered. So what is that 3? For example, if you see CO1 with PO1, there are only 2. This and this. These 2 here. For example, if we take this star, this one. And in CO1, if there are CO2, there are 3 for PO1. So PO1, all the 3 are considered. All the 3 are considered. We take it as et. So this is et. So all the 3 aspects or the 3 forms, 3 key competences are considered for CO2 because we have even mathematical principles that are applied during problem solving. That is why we have 3 here. So PO2, we have only problem analysis. So does course 1 has problem analysis? No. So we don't have a number here. So only course 2 has problem analysis. It has 2. So 2 hash. If we take hash, only this is matching. So that is how the program outcomes and the vital features are mapped. Then there is percentage of key competences that are taken. So if we take the percentage from this 2 by 3 will give 66.6. So this 3 by 3, 100. So that is how a percentage is calculated. Then 2 by 10 into 100. So 2 by 2. So it will give 20. So this is how this percentage is calculated based on the formula that we use for the course outcomes, key POs and the key competences. The key competences are used in the percentage calculation for the key competences. So the similar one is for whole courses, all the 6 course outcomes is done here. So 3, in this it is 3, and for the second PO, PO2, PO1, it is only 1, that is matching for the CO2, and the CO3 it is 1, and CO5 1, and CO6 we have nothing. And for CO7 it is matching only with 5 and 6. Why? Because it is concerned with the environment and sustainability. So the course objectives like course outcomes 5 and 6 only matches green chemistry and natural resources. So we are taking here 3 and 3. So this is the total and average that is taken out. So this is how we do the course articulation matrix and PO/PSO mapping. So in this discussion, we have discussed the syllabus, course objectives, course outcomes, then modules, course outcomes, program outcomes, then CO mapping with POs and PSO mapping, justification, key competences for CO/PO mapping, percentage calculation, then course articulation matrix. This is what the discussion we have carried out. We will see in the next session and discussion. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.